What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. It's rewind time because we got Fortune Lady action for you guys to check out, showing you how awesome this deck can be and how Fortune Ladies can actually FTK your opponent if they don't have the answers and you open right. Because Fortune Ladies is an archetype that can draw, and then do some more damn drawing. This archetype can be crazy snowbally when it gets rolling. Shoutouts to Stardust Yu-Gi-Oh, my homie, coming up with another crazy concoction. If you guys want to see all the crazy strategies and decks he comes up with, the link to his channel will be in the description below. Carly was always my favorite dart signer, and Fortune Ladies don't really do any one thing particularly well except drawing cards. They basically can draw their entire deck in one turn because a lot of their draw cards, mainly Fortune Lady Water, it's not a hard once per turn, and that card has a built-in Pot of Greed. Also, Fortune Ladies can run things like Spellbook of Knowledge. There's Future's Fortune, that is also a draw too. I don't think that card's a hard once per turn. And I think I'm forgetting one. Yeah, Wonder Wand. You can run Wonder Wand in this deck because they're all spellcasters. So essentially, you can just draw a billion cards. And again, these cards, most of them are from 5D, so no hard once per turns because they didn't exist back then. Anyways, let's go ahead and roll this. And basically, if you don't have Droll and Lockbird against this deck and you go second, you just lose. Or you have to have some way of stopping draws. You see right there, Spellbook of Knowledge, draw 2. Essentially, what you want to get to is this card right here, Fortune Lady Water. If she's special summoned and you control another Fortune Lady monster, you get the draw 2 cards. Again, these Fortune Ladies, the old ones, are from, I don't know, maybe Absolute Power Force or some shit like that. Probably Absolute Power Force, Crimson Crisis, somewhere around there. Obviously, they're from 5D, so they're not hard once per turns. Only the new ones from Rising Rampage are hard once per turns, so you can trigger this chick as many times as you want. And I think that if I think I counted correctly, I think he's going to draw 18 cards off of Fortune Lady Water. You can see that this is now becoming the Diffusion show, essentially. You just keep synchro summoning, then you go for Diffusion. Diffusion constantly summons your Fortune Lady Water back from your graveyard, and then you draw 2 cards each time, so you're never actually going neg. He's just going to keep on drawing and keep on drawing. Even things like Magical Stone Excavation, so that you can just keep going for them. He is actually going to synchro climb even higher. Gonna go for that Crocodile synchro monster. That's pretty nice. Draw a couple of cards from that. Then he's going to draw 4 cards off of this. That's fun. Oh, he's gonna draw 18 cards off of Water. He says, Cap, I'm gonna start hitting this guy's hand up just because I'm a jerk. I'm gonna start using Trish on this dude. I'm gonna desynchro. I'm gonna go back into Trishula. This is just mean at this point. Draws, I think, 12 cards off of the level 9s, even going for Allure Darkness, despite the fact there's only a couple of dart monsters in Fortune Ladies. But he says, ain't no thing but a chicken wing. I'm going to keep on summoning, and I believe after a couple of times, or a couple more times, no, actually, no, I'm wrong. This is it. After those 2 hitting the field where he draws 4 more cards, that's basically game. And you can see, even with him having 2 cards left in deck, clearly he had ways of being able to get those 2 more cards. And by the way, I haven't looked at this deck list, but I don't think Stardust Yu-Gi-Oh is playing, I don't think he's playing Wonder Wand in this build, which I think you should play Wonder Wand, because Wonder Wand, I don't believe, even though it's not a cost, I think Wonder Wand might be a cost, but I don't believe Wonder Wand's a hard once per turn. I might have to check on that. In fact, let's look at the deck list right now. I'll search up Wonder Wand because it's a card that I'm not certain if it's a hard once per turn. Wonder Wand, let's see. Equip only to a spellcaster, gains 500 attack. Let's see. If you control the equipped monster and discard, send both to the graveyard. That's a cost. Draw 2 cards. Yeah, no, Wonder Wand's not a hard once per turn. I mean, I guess because he does want to keep the monsters for synchro materials, but yeah, this is another card that you could hypothetically throw in this deck. But a lot of people obviously run Spellbook of Knowledge in the Fortune Lady deck. But if you just wanted for some reason like another draw card, you can play Wonder Wand. Future's Fortune, their draw 2 card, not a hard once per turn. Obviously, we know that other cards that draw 2, Allure Darkness and Fortune Lady Water, are not hard once per turns. And then you just kind of add in the Exodia, and you just pray to God that you don't get drolled. If you get Droll and Lockbird, you ain't gonna win this duel at all. Actually, no. You know what? Hold on. I can't. I have to change this. Hold on. We cannot have Fortune Lady. Where's he? Fortune Lady F. There we go. We can't have a freaking Fortune Lady deck if we're not even going to play one copy. We're playing one copy of the thing. I don't care if we're not going to summon it. One copy of the Synchro just for sentimental value. Come on. It is a Fortune Lady deck after all. And Konami did give them a Synchro monster, so we are going to run that. Anyways, this is the deck list, guys. If you're interested in trolling around with this, of course, it will be in the description below. Also, Stardust Yu-Gi-Oh's channel link will be in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.